Welcome back, everyone. I think what we all really want to do right now is jump on a plane and go on vacation. But that is probably not a good idea just yet. In the meantime, though, why not let our bar transport us to where we want to go? Here with cocktails inspired by our bucket list destinations and yours, our viewers, is the beverage director of Liquid Culture, Monica Carbonell. Hello, Monica.
Hi, ladies.
Monica, I love this idea so much because I love travel, I love cocktails, and I especially love enjoying them at the same time. Now, Simon and I really wanted to go to Sicily this year because it's got everything we like. It's got some archaeology, it's got some art, great food and wine and cocktails, and good swimming. We can't go, but you have made a cocktail inspired by Sicily. What'd you get for me?
All right, so for you, Jess, I've made a limoncello mint spritz. Now, when it comes to the spritz
Mm.
culture, the Italians definitely do it best. And while you're enjoying that beautiful architecture and scenery that Sicily has to offer, or pretty much any place in Italy, this is what you need to be sipping. Now, a spritz is typically a lower in alcohol, bubbly cocktail. Now, it's bright, fresh, and perfect for a hot, sunny, beautiful day. And when I think of Sicily, I think of Sicilian lemons. And what is more traditional than limoncello?
Yes. Okay, I'm loving where you're going with this. Will you guide me through it?
All right, so you're gonna have your wine glass filled with ice and lemon wheels. And then what you wanna do is add 1 ounce of the limoncello, which I'm using Rossi di Asiago limoncello because it's all natural and made from Sicilian lemons. Plus, it's vegan and gluten-free.
Ooh,
Then
love.
you're going to top it off with 3 ounces of sparkling wine, which I'm bringing my love of Italy and Canada into one by using Taw's Spark Wine. Because I think it's important that we support the local wineries during this time, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Then you're going to use 1 ounce of soda. Just top that up
Okay.
with some sparkling water and give that a stir,
Oh my gosh, this looks so refreshing already.
and then just add your
Okay,
mint.
there we. Oh my gosh, just break that off. Okay, and are you in Sicily? And it's my new favorite cocktail. I am there. Yay! Ciao. Ciao, Bellas. Okay, Monica, while Jess is in Italy, I want to go to Hong Kong. It's where I was supposed to go at the start of the pandemic. The trip had to be canceled, so I want to get back there as soon as I can. But just for me, you created a cocktail that was inspired by Hong Kong's most famous beverage. It's called Yun Yang Lai Cha. Some people call it Yin Yang, and it's a mix of coffee and tea. It's delicious. So I want to know what you've done.
What I've done is actually created a cocktail that you can have warm or cold. Now you're doing the cold version, and that's a iced chai yin yang with whiskey. Now, yin yang is really, really easy to make at home. All you need is coffee, some nice, traditional oolong or dark warming tea flavor, and some condensed or evaporated milk. Now, yin yang is famously served by street vendors, and they all have a really unique, specific blend that they each do on their own. So it could be, the particular coffee that they use, or the tea, or even like in the ratio and the type of sweetener that they use. Now, traditionally, it will use oolong, but I'm using chai because it really pairs well with the spices that's going on in the whiskey.
Put me to work. I want to do this.
All right, so you're going to build this cocktail. So you have your glass filled with ice, and you're going to add
Yep.
1.25 ounces of your whiskey. Okay, so this whiskey is actually coming to us from two brewers, and it's their peated whiskey. And this comes from Yukon, Canada. It's very rare that you see a single malt from Canada, but they are creating some really, really unique stuff that is absolutely delicious. So then you're going to add 1 ounce of coffee. And then you're going to add 2.5 ounces of that chai milk tea mix that I sent you. Now, everyone,
Okay.
that's super easy to make at home. Okay, it's just 1 cup of water, two chai tea bags, and condensed milk just simmering for about 5 minutes. Now you want to stir
Yep.
and then just some orange on
Okay.
top, just to bring in all those flavors together.
Take me back to Hong Kong. Oh, Monica, I could cry. I feel like I'm there.
I don't want you to cry though.
Monica, we also asked our viewers what their bucket list destinations were, and we got so many great responses, including one from Brandy. And she wrote us that Greece is her destination because it was for her honeymoon. We got married 12 years ago and we're going to go this year now that the kids are older. But we will just have to wait a little longer. Brandy, yes, you will have to wait, but in the meantime, Monica is bringing Greece to you, girl, with a cocktail. Monica, what'd you come up with?
Well, for Brandy, she definitely deserves a honeymoon, especially if she's waited 12 years. And I hope that this olive oil ouzo sour does just that. So we have some pretty iconic flavors when it comes to Greece, and olive oil is definitely one of them. Now, olive oil and lemon just go hand in hand so well together, and just in a little bit in a cocktail really goes a long way. Plus, it adds in an umami to the cocktail that you rarely get in most drinks. So I really like experimenting with it just a touch. And then we have the iconic ouzo, which for those of you, if you don't know what ouzo is, it's a dry anise flavored liquor. Now, it's typically sipped on its own on a beautiful hot sunny day with some mezza hot plates, but we're going to put it in a cocktail for you today.
Okay, so take me through how to make an ouzo olive oil sour, which I've never even dreamed of making before. This is so exciting for me.
Amazing. So you're going to grab your shaker that's already filled with ice and pour 1.25 ounces of vodka. Now, I'm using Kettle One because they actually use carefully selected European wheats for their distillate. Plus, it has a lot of fragrance of lemon and citrus and honey, which goes perfectly with this cocktail. So then you're going to pour 1/3 ounce of the ouzo. Now, you want to be sparing with this. A little goes a long way in this cocktail, okay? So 1/3 ounce. And then you're going to pour 3/4 ounces of fresh lemon juice, half an ounce of orange,
Eyeball that.
and then half an ounce of simple syrup.
Perf.
Okay, and then you're gonna add a sprig of thyme into your shaker just to get those flavors kind of going.
Oh my gosh, I love this idea. Jam that in.
So give it a nice vigorous shake, okay?
I like that sound.
Okay, so then strain it into your coupe glass and just add those drops, 3 drops of olive oil, okay? 3 is lucky, so that's why you want to add the 3.
1, 2, 3.
I can't wait for you to try.
Brandy, you're going to be so excited to try this. This is Grease in a glass. Monica, genius, you.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
So Monica, our next question is from a viewer who wants to go to Bora Bora because, his name is Corey, my oldest friend and I were to celebrate our 50th birthday this year, and that's where we wanted to go. Monica, what do you have for Corey and her oldest friend?
First and foremost, happy birthday, happy 50th, Corey. I really wish that I could take you to Bora Bora. I wish I could go to Bora Bora, but I hope that this drink brings you there. And I'm mixing that with some rum agricole, soursop, and brandy for the mix. Now, seeing as Bora Bora is part of the French Polynesian Islands, I immediately think of tiki. And I really wanted to also pay homage to the French heritage and those tropical resources. So soursop is one of those fruits that's readily around in the island, but it's a flavor that you don't often hear about used here. Now, if you haven't tasted it before, it tastes almost like pineapple, banana, and apple all into one. It has that touch of citrus, but it's still considered a sweet tropical fruit. And I typically find it in the international section of my grocery store. Now, the big part is definitely the rum, and rum agricole is one of my absolute favorites. It tastes almost like a cachaça because it's nice and bright and vegetal, but if you've never tried rum agricole, believe me, it is so different and unique for its category that you have to give it a try.
Okay, so Monica, I'm going to be Corey's taste tester. Put me to work again. How do I get started on this?
All right, so you have your shaker, and what you want to do is add 1.25 ounces of the rum agricole. And we're using Trois Rivières rum agricole, which is coming to us from Martinique. Now, this has a long, rich history in this French island, and it's absolutely amazing. It's one of the top rum agricoles you can get. So since we're using a good agricole, we had to go nice with the brandy. And we're using Hennessy VSOP's cognac. So you're going to pour half an ounce of that into your shaker, okay? Now, it's nice because it has tropical notes and like a nice vanilla to really, pair well with the cocktail. Then you're going to pour 2 ounces of the soursop juice.
2 ounces of soursop juice. I'm excited about this juice. Smells so good.
Then you want to add 1 ounce of fresh lime, and then
Okay.
3/4 ounces of a brown sugar simple syrup, which it's easy to make at home. It's just 1 part brown sugar with 1 part water. So give that whole thing a shake.
I get to shake like Jessica. Shake, 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 shake.
Okay. Yes.
You look way cuter when you do this, Monica, than when Are I you do kidding? it.
it.
You look cute as a button right now.
Cool. It's so cool. That means you've done it right. So you're good. It's shaken.
Yes. Okay, strain it into my glass. Oh, I love the color, Monica.
And then you're just going to add your sprig of mint inside your glass and enjoy.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to Bora Bora, Jessie. See you later. Oh man, I am not coming back. I'll tell you that much.
I love it.
Oh, Monica, you're the best. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
And don't worry, we're going to have all of Monica's fabulous recipes on our social media channels at the Social CTV. But don't go anywhere because we're going to be right back.